Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's...
Boy, the other day we was playing, them niggas had a posse.
Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32 down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Bro, I hate when it does that shit.
Action, they'll throw. Flushed out right.
That is so much bullshit.
That's complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just out of midfield. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go. 3-19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh shit, the baby.
Here we go now. Green. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! They'll drop the throw.
Oh, come on.
It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush
That nigga
hour in your
dipping. Fuck
hometown
that.
of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw.
Oh, come on. Bro.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
God
You
damn.
have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
How?
Middle, Cooper with it.
That's some bullshit.
Right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big...
What? The fuck going on?
yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Boy, but clock timeout.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh my God.
On third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there.
Come on, bro.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. shy of the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I didn't get to
And
adjust.
that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
And they'll run it here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck was that?
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not watching.
You know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got it across the
Yeah,
midfield,
man.
striping into Washington territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Everybody got free, but nobody fucking
About with his
blocked.
coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Gun, gun. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Hot, hot.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh my god.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Jesus.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Come on, dog.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to
Come
reach
on,
him. Do you do
dude.
it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Get the fuck out of here.
And that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. David Irving breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
That wasn't a false start. Get the fuck out of here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Oh my god.
Gets the ball away.
Come
Falls
on, bro.
incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away.
Treyway. I'm weak.
This is fielded at the 27. Sitting alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Y'all niggas got murdered.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He was looking for Daniels that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Lord Jesus.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it about a game. They'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Green 39! Green 39!
They're going to look to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards on that one, and that'll learn before they set it down.
Hey, that nigga ain't funny. Hey, chill out, bro. Oh, that nigga ducked. He left, bro. He got out for the night. He said he was tired.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
That was actually some great advice. No.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get the
Second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang
Jesus
up
fuck, man.
down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To Michelle on the dump off. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
golly.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs,
Alright,
they can be a
that's
big
what we're
part of
rolling
any
with then.
passing
Fuck
offense
it.
nowadays.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go something I haven't done in a while.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the
Sorry, bro.
football.
It's the playoffs. You
Every
better.
back in the league is supposed to
You
do
better.
exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the
You
first
better.
down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And
He do, though.
And be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, Chief.
Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call,
Fuck you.
definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back.
You think I'm gonna let you get the chance?
Something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
He'll drop to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton.
Let's go, Sutton.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Loki almost overthrew that shit.
That route the way that I did, I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
All right, Sonny. I am trusting in you, B.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Extra point right
Better
down
late than
the
never.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh my God. I can always get special team shit.
Across the 40.
God damn.
Down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down right around
That nigga would have turned around.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Ooh.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. The Redskins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number one. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be taken at the 10. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and
But the fact that
adjustments and no big
niggas didn't pick him up.
knocked the ball away.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go now. 3-19.
10th carry down for Elliott. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one.
Good shit.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these
The
guys
fuck?
advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Here's Michael Pilardi now. As the drive goes backwards.
What the
so he's
fuck?
on to punt it away.
Bro, you lying.
First punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable here from the 38.
Bro, you fucking lying to me, bro. God damn it, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. So
Dude, that was some bullshit, dude.
33.
Let's go. Green.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run.
How did he not fumble?
Gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wild card bout. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
What I want to know is he came.
Show him one thing, hit him with something
This zone
else.
was a high zone. He came down lower. I guess.
The loss
Nothing
of
is
3 on that
open, bro.
first down
God,
pass play.
please.
Now 2nd and 13.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Pass.
They'll look to throw.
Oh my,
Is
bro.
incomplete.
I meant to throw it
Good
to Z.
coverage there, and both both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt
I'm
about
about to
it.
throw
And
it
in
to Z,
today's
bro.
NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The
Come
Cowboys
on.
on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw the fucking ball.
Great coverage down.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because
Bro,
hey,
this bitch is down the
lead
middle.
is very,
Come
very
on.
slim. This is taken around the 12. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Going for the deep ball. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Flushed out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
Bro, niggas want to roll right and throw back left.
And goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And it's taken in at the 9.
Nigga, I am juking.
On the return. And here comes the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the
Bro, I
release.
literally
This will be incomplete.
made my line block to the left because I knew that shit was
Went out
coming.
in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. A dump off to Elliott. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run with Elliott.
Oh my God. Come on.
Stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be
This
second
has
down.
not been the game to
I
run
like
the
the
ball.
strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Hot!
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And that
How do
is
you fucking...
incomplete.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it for
Damn
him
it,
incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So
Jesus,
in the end,
Bob,
they had the
bro,
ball
come
for
on.
10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Put more
Is it
points
okay if
on
I give
the board.
credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively.
Bro,
They hung
if
in
I
there.
get hold
10-play
on another
drive,
kick,
but they stiffened when they got
I'm
close to
gonna
the
lose
goal
my shit,
line.
bro.
Made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch.
Look at
Came
that.
away with points.
Niggas, a block magnificent.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively.
Not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep
Oh,
breath,
no.
relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Hurry up, here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper.
Of course.
It's complete. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Good
They
play.
all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And able to push his way forward here for a good
Draw into zone, draw into zone.
5 on the carry there,
Come
and it'll
on,
be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Detroit! Detroit!
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, what?
Take it in for a Redskins touchdown. In for the score.
Come on,
And
dog.
the Redskins are able to make this a close game again.
Come on,
And
dude.
man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
That one's on me. I
They
should
had a great
realize.
read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had...
He's going to be taken down here.
No,
A
that
sack
happened.
back at the 32.
What was that? Yeah, no, I wasn't trusting this shit.
Able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Now back to throw.
Bro,
Again, and down he goes
are you
again.
fucking kidding me?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
Come
extraordinary.
on,
Let's just
dude.
face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those will be
Look at that.
big
Look at that. Look at that
wins
shit.
right now because they feel a whole lot better.
Come on, bro.
A touchdown in the other direction. All of a
You
sudden,
niggas need
they're
to
down.
learn how to get
A
off
look
the
at
block.
Washington as they come onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one goes for 24 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No. Oh my God, come on. Go up fucking field.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Fucking dumbass.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. David Irving in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Klein. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just shutting him off there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They go to Elliott again. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Leopard, Leopard. Detroit, Detroit.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. As they get the stoppage just over a minute to go in the game. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. Blocking there and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watching now, Barney!
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And this is no good. He missed the field goal try, and they are out here in the wild card round. And a disappointing way to close out the season. You got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT.